Morning everybody, Webby Sports Roundup. This is this week's cricket edition. We've got the Ashes, we've got Edgbaston last Saturday, where my roaming reporter, Wagsy, was there. At the end of the day, he had a few tears, and you will know why if you watch to the end of the show. So next is going to be Wagsy, my pal from sunny Tenerife. Take it away, son.
WEBBY'S Sports Roundup. It's Wagsy here, live from Edgbaston. I've just seen Essex win a fantastic game with 2 balls to spare. Absolute superb by Critchley. He's got to be man of the match. Him and Armour finished it off. I'm now going to go to the 12th man, have a couple of beers with my friend Walter, who's here, and WEBBY'S Sports Roundup. You'll know this man, he's mentioned on there quite a lot, the PEARMAN. And Andy Swallow knows him well. So live from Edgbaston, Webby. I'm off now, but have a couple of sherbets, a nice bit of lunch, and I'll be back for the final.
And we'll do a report on the final as well.
And we'll do a report afterwards. Sorry to say, Hampshire, bye-bye.
Eagles, Eagles, Eagles.
This is Sports Roundup. We're at Edgbaston, Essex. Essex are in the final. We've got the side of it. Oh, we've got the Surrey dog. But we're going to win anyway because we're Essex. Come on, Essex! 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 Come on, Webby! WEBBY'S Sports Roundup. Every week. It's the best. Hope you're tuned in because we are. Sports Roundup.
Wagsy, thanks for that, big man. Now, that's the PEARMAN and Wagsy at Edgbaston last Saturday afternoon, as you know, in the finals of the one-day cricket competition. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go straight over to a couple of very, very good friends of his, Mr. TOPLEY, ex-Essex cricketer. We've got 2 small videos. Then after that, we've got something else coming. Watch this space.
Good evening all, good day out in sunny Tenerife. Don Topley here, an old former cricketer, but I'd like to think I've signed an England cricketer in Reece Topley, and he has kindly donated some sort of auction prizes for this wonderful cause against cancer. So I hope you can enjoy them, you can perhaps purchase them, but more importantly as well, well done to everybody associated with WEBBY'S sports channel, the show, the weekly show that goes on. I hope he's doing well and enjoying it. I do periodically listen in, so I do hope everything's going well. But in the meantime, to everybody associated with the WEBBY Sports Show, have a great time, go well, and raise lots of money for a wonderful cause.
Hi, George Franks here, international sports photographer with Manchester Originals and Lancashire. Watch WEBBY'S Sports Roundup. I do.
Don't forget, we have found the footage of Wagsy walking onto Lord's when Graham Gooch, back in 1979, got 100. Okay, the first man ever to do this. It was a bit of a joke with all his pals. You'll probably hear it in the interview. Unbelievable. You would not recognise Wagsy. Down there, he's got a West Ham rugby shirt on. I thought he meant football, but it's not. It is a rugby shirt. This is phenomenal. We found it. Tim went back to the archives, 1979. Wagsy at Lord's. If it would have been now, he'd be handcuffed, taken to jail for the night. Nothing happened then. Give him a pint of beer. Happy days. We're all good. Watch this space.
You won't remember this, but maybe Paul does.
I don't remember much, as it turns out. But yeah,
I've had a message in saying enjoying the commentary, enjoying Essex taking wickets from a gentleman called Barry Waghorn. And why he's significant, because when Essex first won, then in 1979, he was the gentleman that took a pint of beer out on the park for Graham Gooch when he got 100 against Surrey. Surrey that day didn't have Sylvester Clarke, but it was the first trophy Essex ever won. There's this iconic picture of a gentleman with longish hair in 1979 taking a beer out to Graham Gooch on his century. And of course, if you do that today, you'd be locked up within hours, wouldn't you? You'd be banned from the ground. You'd do anything.
You wouldn't make it as far
but
as
anyway,
the middle, I would suggest.
Barry Waghorn went to Edgbaston, flew in specially to Edgbaston this week, and he wanted to see Essex win the T20. Sadly, he didn't. But if he is listening in Spain, a very good afternoon to you there.
Okay, everybody, afternoon again. Here we go. We're going back to my roving reporter, the main man, Wagsy. There's nothing he doesn't know about cricket. Wagsy, last weekend, son, what happened? Tell him, please.
Very disappointing, Webby. In all fairness, we fielded and bowled well, and we got the score down to 140 odd runs.
Now, before we go on, this is obviously last Saturday at Edgbaston. This is the one-day finals where you beat Hampshire, the reigning champions, in the first semi-final, and then the second semi-final was between
Surrey and Somerset.
Yeah, and Somerset defeated Surrey. Surrey would have been the favourites.
Yeah.
And then obviously they got the money, they got the players behind them. So you're playing Somerset in the final, and you must have had a great chance. But obviously it all went tits up. What happened?
Right. So we're chasing what I would say was an under par score. 145. You should get that, especially with the strength in our batting. Unfortunately, after getting off to a flying start and scoring 27 runs in the first 2 overs, that meant we were only chasing 6 and over. Now, for some reason, they continued to go for every ball that was being bowled, like a 4 was necessary, instead of pushing the singles, because I know you've got the power play, but once you crack on and get a good score on after 2 overs, you are now in charge of that game. It's there for you to lose, and unfortunately that's exactly what Essex did.
Yeah.
We lost that game. We went for unnecessary shots. We'd hit a 4 or a 6. Instead of saying to themselves, that's enough for this over, we continued to chase the ball. Somerset were very shrewd what they did. They bowled their bowlers consistently. When I say that, they bowled them for at least 2, sometimes 3 overs at a time, whereas Essex were changing their bowlers left, right and centre. But I can't knock that because it did work by us restricting them. At the end, Sam's was going really well, and I have to say, to lose the game, the catch that the guy took from Sam's, if he didn't catch that would have gone for a boundary, and then who knows, we would have still been in the game. And the way Sam's was batting, he could have won that game for us. But that's cricket. At the end of the day, I got in that ground early morning and I was there late at night. I could have been like Hampshire or Surrey and not seen 2 games and only just gone up there for the 1 and been out early doors. At least I had a great day out with everybody.
You had all your boys, didn't you? All your 3 sons.
All my sons were there, all my friends were there, and it was really nice to see Paul Adams and the PEARMAN.
I love that name, the PEARMAN.
Great to see them guys there.
Yeah.
And me friends from back home, Ben, he was there. It was nice to see him, and we had a fantastic day, in fairness. And the evening before, which is where the shirt has come from.
Yeah, that's the next question I was going to say. So the evening before.
Yeah, the evening before, I went and met Don Topley, former Essex player, whose son Reese is an England white ball cricketer. He only plays the white ball cricket now, and he travels around the world playing. Unfortunately, at the moment, Reese is injured, but he kindly donated this England top and some training England stuff, which I gave you today, Webby.
Yes, you did, mate.
For the fact auction that you're
Yeah.
you're raising, and I believe the auction's taking place in August.
Well, the thing is, they can actually bid now. To be honest with you, if they go to www.timothydowd.com/Webby, you'll be able to see there's about 7 or 8 items. There's 1 or 2 more to go on there. I've got to put, when I get home, I'll put this on there within the next day or so, and they'll be able to make bids for it. So every single penny will be going direct to FAT, which is Fighting Against Cancer in Tenerife, which is an absolutely fantastic. What they do, they have over 200 volunteers, and they drive people to the north of Tenerife, which is where the cancer.
Webby, you're telling me.
I know.
If it wasn't for fact, I'll tell all the viewers now. If it wasn't for fact, I wouldn't be here now.
No, you wouldn't. I know.
Because I had 18 months fighting that disease.
Yes, you did.
And the help I got from these people is unbelievable.
It is.
I can't thank them enough.
No.
And that's why anything I can do to help,
of
or
course.
any items I can get from friends in sport that I've been friends with for donkey's years.
Exactly.
Anything we can do, you know, they've been very, very helpful in coming forward with these items.
Because obviously we all live down the south, and Candelaria is where the cancer specialist is, and they're at the north. So these volunteers, they pick you up from your place of residence, they take you up there. It takes a good 45 minutes to an hour drive.
That's right.
They sit, they wait to have in your chemotherapy, your radiotherapy, and you're not in a good place, obviously, yourself, because if their partners obviously can't drive on one of you, and then they bring you back. So it's sometimes
It's a long day. 7-8 hours.
Yeah, I know.
Be gone for.
It's absolutely fantastic. So every donation is obviously greatly received, and I'm just in the process of getting 1 or 2 sponsors for the show as well. That's going to come on that particular site. So don't forget www.timothydowd.com/Webby, and you'll be able to make a bid there. You put your email in, so forth. I mean, I'm not the most technically minded person, you know, but I'm learning. Tim's learning, or Tim's teaching me, that's for sure. Now, apart from that, I know you're a big Essex man. And I did look this morning, they're 13 points behind top of the table Surrey in Division 1. My boys lost their second from the bottom of Division 2. That's horrendous at the moment. But you're fighting well. You're playing. Who are you playing at the moment? Kent.
We're playing Kent.
Yeah.
We bowled Kent out yesterday for 207.
Yeah.
We resumed this morning on 107 without loss. Unfortunately, as I'm speaking to you, Webby, I've got it on my tablet.
Yeah.
We're now up to 180 for 4. We struggled a bit this morning.
Yeah.
Fairness, Kent have bowled very well this morning.
Yeah, they have.
But hoping to definitely hit 300 plus, get some batting points, and then hopefully on a wicket that seems to be taking a bit of spin now, I think that, you know, we'll comfortably beat Kent. And we've got hope that Middlesex can put up a fight against Surrey. Surrey have got a big score. They got 400 in their first innings.
For 9. Was it no?
I think they were 400 for 9 at lunch.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
You don't know with Surrey. They can put another 100 on like they've done in previous games.
And the trouble is, Middlesex, it is their local derby, like in football, Man City, Man United, Celtic, Rangers. So, and they're playing. They're not a good side, are they, at the moment? Middlesex
Struggling this
second
season, Middlesex.
for bottom.
Yeah, they are struggling. Just got to hope that it's a nice wicket there at Lord's.
Yeah.
And Middlesex can have a little bit of pride.
Yeah.
And try and stop Surrey winning. That's all we can hope for at this moment.
So they'd be on your side than Surrey's side, wouldn't they? That's for sure.
That's right.
Definitely. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. We've got them on our side.
Wagsy, is there anybody, before we tie up, is there anybody you want to say hello to, my good friend?
Yeah, I'd like to say hello to Shaz. I'd like to say hello to her daughter Claire and Wayne and the family, the kids. And another big hello to Rose, who's carrying my next grandchild. I hope you're well, Rose.
When's that one due?
November.
November, lovely.
So my son Alan's going to have to be very careful now. I don't think he'll be able to go gallivanting into all these West Ham and Essex games.
I know. You've got 3 boys, 3 lovely boys. I've met them all. You've got Alan's the oldest.
Then there's Andrew.
Andrew, yeah.
Yeah, Andrew and Kelly.
Yeah.
Hello to Kelly. And there's Keith. And my 2 granddaughters.
Yeah, lovely.
Ashley and Kaylee.
Yeah.
And my grandson Callum, who is over in Dubai. He started working there.
Oh, he's over in Dubai.
Yeah, he's in
nice
Dubai.
name, Callum. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Right, fantastic. All right, everybody, that's my pal, the roving reporter Wagsy. We're in his home at the moment. He's back in sunny Tenerife after having a little bit of upset on Saturday. But listen, he's out with his family, out with his boys. They've all had a few sherbets, and we've enjoyed. And we've got the Ashes on at the moment. Can we just give them a quick update as we stand, Baz?
Yeah, we bowled Australia out for just over 300. I think it was about 317.
Yeah.
And we're currently 84 for 1.
Awesome.
And Mo Ali
Yeah.
is doing very well. He's on 41.
I didn't think. I know he's batted number 3, but I thought he was a 6 or a 7 man. But you did say to me early doors off camera that he can bat number 3. I think he's a cracking little batsman when he wants to, can he?
Yeah. In fairness, he's not my favourite player.
No.
But
yeah,
he has been very, very good in the hundreds. Now, because England are playing this bash cricket, he's coming at number 3, and he does look good at the moment. I don't want to put the mockers on.
He's come out of retirement, Baz.
Yeah, he's come out of retirement. He's not had many games as well.
No, that's right.
I just thought 3 was a little bit too high up for him. But
for sure.
I hope I'm proven wrong.
Yeah, don't we all?
It won't be the first time, I promise you.
No, that's for sure.
It certainly won't.
Baz, obviously we've got this is going to be a big video. This is with all the bits and pieces put together and the short videos. We will get you back on in a couple of weeks' time. Give me a bit of an update on Essex Cricket Club. Hopefully they're top in front of Surrey with a bit of luck, my son.
Yeah.
We'll have a couple of beers and hopefully it could be 2-2. It's Old Trafford. Well, I hope you enjoyed that cricket session with my mate Wagsy and the PEARMAN at Edgbaston. Every few weeks we're going to get him on, and I've got him back on in a couple of weeks' time. The Ashes, we're getting in close. 2-1 down. When this goes out, we could be 2-2. Let's watch this space. Thank you, Wagsy. Superb. He is my roaming cricket man across the world. He is. There's nothing he doesn't know about cricket. Just to finish off, he got Mr. Topley, his son, plays for England the white ball game, and we've got his top, shorts and trainer items all for the auction. That's going to be put on when Tim has 5 minutes break, which I know is difficult for him, juggling everything himself, me, Christine, all happening. So that will go on the next few days. So from me, Wagsy, Webby, over and out. Webby Sports Roundup. Don't forget, subscribe for free.